When you get to a trade, if you follow these rules, you will never get played. Trying to play me like I'm stupid, boy, you better behave, cause I'm a dog. You don't want me to go back to my ways, huh? You don't want me to go back to my ways, huh? You don't want me to go back to my ways, cause I'm a dog. You don't want me to go back.
Welcome back to an all-new episode of the Rated MA Podcast. I am Tavares.
I'm Darian.
And I'm the nigga Blake.
You already know the drill. Go ahead and hit that description box and subscribe to all the links on Instagram, Facebook, what else? YouTube and iTunes, Rated MA Podcast. Also, don't forget to... Yeah, Instagram. That's it. Don't forget to send in your questions at ratedmapodcast@gmail.com. And also, remember that we have merch for sale now. It's... What is it? Retired Savage. What am I giving tonight?
Retired Savage. What is going on with you?
And mind you, it's not we, because he over here trying to sell me a shirt.
Girl,
we gotta buy our own
Retired Savage girl. And I'm just trying to cuddle and get 8. Hit my link in the bio.
Wait, what?
What, girl? I told you that already. Where you been?
You're just trying to cuddle and get 8.
Yeah, I'm just trying to cuddle and get 8.
That sounds like things Bottom say.
Ooh!
Sounds like stuff Clean Top say, bitch.
Oh, I don't know any Clean
So
Top.
I'm not hyper. What? I don't have hyper masculinity issues, bitch. I like to get played with. A lot of people.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
You ain't got that, but you got the Napoleon complex.
That's fine.
Anyway,
They just added.
do y'all believe in Mercury retrograde?
Yes.
What is it? Explain it to me.
I totally do.
I don't know how to explain it. I think it's something where the moons and the stars be fucking up shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it has something to do with the way the sun, something with the sun and the rays and how far they reach out and shoot out, and it has something to do with
No, but it affects people's moods.
Yeah,
I'm Team Jesus. Team Jesus.
I don't know. I think something is in the air because everybody I know has like been complaining the past week. Stank attitude.
Yeah.
I've been like sexually frustrated.
Yes.
Lonely.
Yes.
Bored.
Yep.
And drained.
Yes.
So I think Darian might have been feeling me this weekend. He called me and asked me to go out Sunday.
Yep.
Because we need some male attention.
Yeah. And did we get?
Did you get some?
Well, I saw Darian out Sunday.
Oh yeah, he was out. I left early. I was out since 4.
Mm-hmm.
He went to go take a friend of ours home.
Yeah, we we just met the boy, but he was a friend of a friend.
Yeah.
Super drunk. He told us about 30 minutes prior to that he was leaving, and then we turned around and saw him digging for food on the floor.
He dropped his food on the floor. He dropped he dropped his Halal Guys combo in the street on Santa Monica Boulevard. And we turned around and he was scraping it back up like he was trying to save it. Like he was trying to save it.
Like, let it go, sis.
So we
I was like, we gotta get him. I was like, we gotta get him out of here.
Mind you, he was a cute little black boy from DC.
He's from DC.
He got a little beard. He got a little high booty. And he was feeling it. So I said, where you going? He said, I'm going back to Trunks. Mind you, it's like 1 something. Yeah, ain't nobody at Trunks.
Nobody's at Trunks.
So I was like, I'm about to leave. Do you want to ride home? Because he was supposed to be Ubering.
Mm-hmm.
And David was like, you need to go home. He was fucked up. So I dropped him home.
You just dropped him home? Did you go upstairs?
No.
He was talking like randomness to us.
Yeah.
Like he was just saying anything.
It was just liquor?
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Well, I seen him. He met another group of boys and they was taking shots. I think they was trying to get him fucked up.
They was trying to get him fucked up. Because then they disappeared on him.
You know, they used to have something called the mansion party where it was $20 all you can drink. Mm-hmm. And I remember one time, I would like double fist the cuss, but one time I passed out on the couch and they told me I was behind the bar taking a bottle to the head. So if it wasn't for somebody a friend of a friend saving me, because he said somebody was like digging in my belly button on the couch and about to take my pants down in the middle of the floor. So
while the party was going on?
While the party was going on.
Sheesh.
So they helped me to my car and stuff. They was calling me Lindsay Lohan for like 6 months. Because I was drinking a lot then, but I had to catch myself.
Oh my God, Lindsay.
But anyway, so that night, I haven't been on Jack'd or any other app since about December. And I left all my old pieces in 2018 because, I brought the new year in with the nigga that I was talking to. Mm-hmm. So Sunday night, I was like, let me just get back on Jack or whatever.
Right.
And I'm drained.
You got back on
already. I got back. I'm about to delete it.
Oh my god.
Like tomorrow.
Okay.
So I want to tell y'all the foolishness I done seen in the past 72 hours.
Oh my god.
So one boy who I think Blake know, we was chatting or whatever, real cute boy, and then he kept. I got 3 pictures on Jack, different angles, body pic, everything. But you could see me. I'm bombing real life. So he kept saying, "Send me some more pictures." I said, "What kind of more pictures you want to see?" So he was like, "Well, here's my Instagram. Here's all my pictures." I said, "I already seen your Instagram." So he was like, "Well, how you know?" I said, "I just typed in your name." So he said, "Well, that's weird. Why didn't you send me a follow?" I said, "Well, I don't follow pieces or boys from Jack."
You correct.
That makes sense.
A piece, yeah.
Or a boy from Jack, whichever.
Yeah, so he was like, "I hate the stigma that social media come with." He was like, "You just turn me off. Just go ahead and delete my number."
Okay.
Yeah, so that was that. So then another boy, between Jack and Instagram, then another boy, I had posted a pic of my feet. Because I know people have weird feet fetishes. So I was like, let me see what's going on. Mm-hmm. So I got a
You wanted a thirst trap.
Thirst trap with the feet, yeah. My arches, I guess. I don't know. So I got so many DMs, and this one boy hit me and was like, where you live at? I said, Cali. He said, oh, I'm coming to Cali soon. He was like, can I suck your toes?
Oh, okay.
So mind you, I'm just playing with him, going back and forth. And he was like, oh, you also look like you got a nice ass. He said, have you taken a dookie today?
Oh.
I said, what? He was like, yeah. I said, did the day where he was like, yeah, because I like boys who ass smell like ass. Right. So that was that. Then I was talking to another boy. This is the weirdness. So.
Oh, that wasn't it?
No, that was weird. I'm just saying all of these niggas are weird.
Yeah, okay.
So the other nigga, the last one, he was cute. We was chatting or whatever, and he told me that he was in the hospital with his homegirl who was having a baby. Mm-hmm. So we making small talk about like, oh, you know, it's not his baby, this, that, and the third. So a couple of days go by, and I hit him up, and I was like, oh, how did everything go with the delivery and stuff? Mm-hmm. He went off on me. He said, I don't know, it ain't my baby. I wasn't there for delivery. Plus, that's her business. I'm confused why you even want to know that. Mind you, just went off on me.
You was only
just
for
that conversation. Exactly. He said,
oh my God.
What difference does it make how it went? Obviously, the baby is here. Did you want to play-by-play on Instagram?
What?
So I said I was actually just making convo, not looking for a play-by-play. I said it's called thoughtfulness, you know, because you told me something and I just mentioned it back. I said, damn, you can't even be nice to niggas. Like,
damn.
That was weird. So I'm over the bullshit.
Shit.
So why do y'all think so many of these niggas is damaged?
Mercury's in retrograde. Team Jesus. Team Jesus.
I don't think it has anything to do with retrograde.
No.
I think there is a huge issue with mental illness.
I think so too. Yes. Mental illness and substance abuse.
Definitely.
Oh, substance abuse.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. And people just don't know how to talk to people anymore. I literally was just having this conversation with some of the young people in the house that I'm in. So I've taken on a more of a mentor role in the last 6 months, and I just realized they'd rather text and they'd rather DM. And if the response is not, you know, with an LOL at the end of something you may want to say or you may mean, then they snapping and they reading and they going off, and I'm just like, I don't get it. And I think it has a lot to do with mental illness, and we have lost our personable skills. In my opinion.
What is it about men that you think makes it hard for them to show emotions? I heard somebody today say something about society raises soldiers, not soulmates. I thought that was interesting.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Like they raise them to be hard and tough, or
our society, like African American.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I feel like we weren't taught how to be emotional, and I think we were actually taught that emotion was a sign of weakness.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to bury it.
Or we teach them to be men and not human.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that even goes back to...
Oh, that's a word of ours.
That is a word. Human. That's a word. I mean, it goes back to when you cry about something and your dad or your mom or whatever pop you and be like, stop crying before I give you something to cry about.
Give you something to cry for.
Right.
You can't cry over whatever you was crying about because it's not... You know, you got to man up. Mm-hmm. So I think that plays a huge role in the people that we are today. Like, you just don't want to cry, and when you cry, even for me, like, it's been times where I've cried in front of people, and I'd be like, this looks like I'm weak.
Mm-hmm. Well, you like, what would be the instance that you cry? Like watching a movie or listening to a song, or like something?
I mean, I cry watching movies and shit, but I be trying to act like I don't be crying. I act like it's my sinuses or something.
Look, speaking of Jack.
No, that was a text message.
Come on, guy. Oh God!
A text from a guy from
no, but yeah, but I mean, I'll be crying. I'm the first person to cry over watching a movie and stuff like that. Like,
Me too.
I do that.
The Notebook.
But depending on who I'm around, I'll feel like, you know, I might need a.
But you cute and you little, so you could cry. They ain't gonna think nothing. My big ass get the boo.
And you also claim.
I mean, also, I was gonna say that. Also, if I was your date and we went to the movies and you got to crying over something, and we sit next to each other,
he want to go home and get his ass.
You're not talking to me that.
He just want to cuddle and get his ass ate.
Right.
What's something that make you guys shut down in relationships? Like if you
inconsistency.
That make you shut down?
Like if I feel like, if you're not being consistent, if you started out one way and then you switch it up on me, then I'm like, what's going on?
But would you like address it?
No, I'm not going to address it.
No?
No. You can check out.
Oh, already?
Bad communication for me. If you're not, and this ties into consistency, but if you're not consistent in your communication, and you don't respond to me, if I text you 2-3 hours ago and then you post on Instagram just now, there's a problem. There's already a problem there. And I know a lot of people say that, you know, like I just read a meme that said, don't get mad at me if you text me and then I post on Instagram. It's my phone. Like that's a meme I just recently
That must have been a 19-year-old.
Or people be quick to say, well, I pay the bill. So I'm like, well, okay, if I pay it, then can I say it then?
But it's not about that. You could pay the bill. We can stop talking too.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, it's communication. And that's what we already lacking in as a society. So for me, that's major. The minute you start your communication gets choppy, I'm disinterested because I feel like you don't really fuck with me. Because if you did, you'd always be on that phone every time I text you.
Back to Blake's point, I literally saw somebody tweet something today and I screenshotted it. They said, we talk about ghosting a lot. They said, you know what we don't talk about? Emotional starvation. And it says, when a person starts out with a fire and makes you feel some kind of way and then slowly and painfully removes affection, I mean, so precisely that it makes you feel like you may be tripping.
Ooh, like, damn. That is my life.
Sheesh.
They just be pulling away?
Maybe. Get out my business. So, Tavares, how has your hot girl summer been going?
This has been very cold.
I don't know.
Well, you know what? I had a lunch date today, I guess, with a boy from Jack, but it ain't gonna be nothing. So we was chatting.
Going to lunch?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, he was already at the little cafe on his laptop and stuff.
He just said, this is where I'm at.
Yeah, well, I said, where you at? I'm going to just pull up.
Oh.
Because when we was talking, he was like, well, you know, I'm open to like a friend with benefits, but he was like, at first meetup, it needs to be kind of casual. Like, I'm not in a rush to have sex. So since I had a little time, I was like, well, where you at? I'm going to just come over there. So I met up, and he was cute or whatever, and I sat there for like 30 minutes and had a little smoothie or whatever. So we was talking, and then when we was on the Jack talking, he was like talking about how messy the community is and how small it is and how he's not quick to like fuck because his husband might be out there and somebody might be bad mouthing him.
Oh.
So when he was asking me like what do I do and like what are my hobbies and stuff and what I'm doing tonight, I said, I'm actually about to go record my podcast, and I think that kind of turned him off because I think it was like, he gonna be telling all my business or something like.
And here it is, we're talking about his business.
No, but I ain't like I'm gonna say a bitch name or you know what I'm saying. Be messy like that.
I say at that bitch.
Can I just say this as a disclaimer since you brought it up about the whole podcast thing? We don't be looking for people to talk about you on your podcast. Like that's not what this is about. I know we've all probably come across people who think that we're going to discuss them on a podcast, and it's really not about that. We're discussing life. We're discussing instances. We don't name names unless you own the show. So I mean, just relax. Like you when you say things like that, when you say things like that to me, I feel like you want to be on.
Exactly, for sure. What you think about that? Have people said that to you? Like, I don't want to mess with you because I'm going to end up on the show.
No, I don't tell them about it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No.
You ashamed?
I'm not ashamed, but I feel like I would like you to get to know me, all of me, and not just this
But you're not even going to give them all of you.
You don't know what I'm going to give. I'm too worried about you and your relationship or lack thereof. I'll focus on me and mine. Thank you. And good night.
Whatever. Okay, so in your opinion, what do 30-somethings do for fun? Because it's like, I don't want to go to the club. I don't want to be in the house, but I feel like I'm antisocial, and I'm too young to be in the house.
Dinner, movie, travel,
space night, game night.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about like in terms of friends, or are you talking about like, in terms of
I don't know
dating?
Dating, like not what to do for a date, but if you want to meet guys, but you don't want to be in a club.
Oh,
and I don't want to be on the apps either. Cause
you know what? That's a good question because I don't know.
Well,
I don't
the same
know
men that you're gonna meet at church are gonna be on the app too. So
I know, but
that's really
that's the meeting place.
Really hard.
I mean, I guess you can just post pictures of your feet on Instagram, so
and have people ask me if I'm dookie today.
Honey, that seems to be working for you. And you've been taking men home from clubs.
What are you talking about?
That's what I was trying to get to when I asked you about your hot girl summer.
What you trying to get to?
The man you took home from the club, or that took you home from the club?
Tavares took him home.
No, no, baby. It was another one. Oh. Yes. Every time the bitch go out, she leaves with a different man.
Bitch, I just
want somebody to respect her. Real hot girl shit. It's been
She's lying,
y'all, baby.
What is the difference? What is the difference between hot girl, hot boy summer and being a hoe? Because I feel like
we just doing it for the summer. When the fall get here, bitch, we gonna do better.
Because what I'm seeing, it seems like it's the same thing.
I don't know anything about any of them.
Wait, what
you think, Blake?
Wait, what?
Blake being a hot girl.
Hot girl, you're around.
What? Would you rather date someone that has a type or doesn't have a type? Like somebody where you know what they like, or it's free reign for everybody.
Ooh, that's a good question.
It don't matter so long as he's faithful to me. I mean, you can have a type. It's not like, so he could have a type. There's going to be multiple people who fit that mold.
Right.
Or you could not have a type and there'll still be a lot of people who will fit that mold. So what you're trying to say is if he has a type, you know who his type is and you're going to keep him away from them people. You're not going to let him be friends with people.
Know the type. I'd rather not know your type.
Ooh,
but then you got to know their type.
I mean, the last person.
But you're that type, so you always know.
According to his Jack, the last person I was with, his type is tall, hairy, and light skinned. So.
Right. And I remember you had a comment on an old episode, Blake, about what if I don't know if it was an old piece of yours or somebody looking up different kind of porn that doesn't fit you.
Oh yeah, it was.
So didn't that bother you that they weren't?
It did. I think porn is cheating. I think watching porn is cheating. I think that's a form of.
What do you guys think about dating in the same circle?
I try not to do it. I've done really well here in LA by not doing it, but
have you like dipped your foot in the water and like almost or like thought about it or?
No, but you know what? I did mess around with somebody who was never in our circle, and now the folks be wanting to hang with him, so now I'm like, ugh.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that makes me feel a little not really uncomfortable because me and him have a great friendship, but it makes me feel weird because now
do people know that y'all messed around?
No.
Okay. What about you?
You do.
Oh. Come on, mess around on the cool.
How you feel?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think you eat where you shit. And you don't shit where you eat.
Did you do it in your 20s?
No. I'm always.
She answered too fast.
I'm not that type of bitch. I'm not the type of bitch.
You are lying.
Well, how am I lying, bitch?
I'm not gonna say their names.
Go ahead, but give me like facts. Give me some.
They whispering.
Yeah.
No, like I never dated either of those people.
Messed around, dated, same thing. Oh, so it's okay to say they did what you can't date. Next question, okay.
Let's go getting to know a bitch. Let me find out who you are.
You know what? I've never been in a situation like that until recently. And this person did say to me, "Oh, you gonna mention me on the show, bitch? I'm mentioning you now." But I ain't gonna say your name.
Adam.
No. So one day we was at the club.
He listens to the show?
He said he listened. We gonna see if he listened.
Okay.
We was at Trunks or whatever, and everybody had left. And then I told him I'll give him a ride home whenever I leave because he's on the way.
Oh,
but
so you stay giving niggas rides home.
I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, okay.
I used to work for Uber. But anyway, I knew the boy for like almost 3 years now, and we just cool. But when he first moved here, we had flirted a little bit, exchanged numbers, and I asked him out, and he curved me. So we just been cool ever since, and it's cool. Mm-hmm. So he said he was hungry after the club, so we went to Halal Guys or whatever. And then when we was riding home, he was like, "Damn, I'm still hungry." I said, "Well, what do you want to eat?" Exactly. He said, "Well, I'm trying to eat you."
Oh,
that's what I said.
And what you said? You went home and called?
No. I said, "Boy, shut up." I didn't even take him serious because I'm like, "You playing, you faking, whatever." So he was like, "Nah, we overdue. Like we've been supposed to do this, whatever." He was like, "Is your booty clean?"
Oh, he said, "Are you going to ask you about your booty tomorrow?"
Right, I don't know.
they should know by now.
I said, "Listen, this thing stay on ice." But I'm still not.
What's up, sis?
I'm still not paying him no mind. So he said, "Well, when we get in front of my house, pull into the garage." So I get to the house and I was like, "Okay, well here's your stop." And he was like, "You not coming up?" I said, "Oh, you for real?" He was like, "Yeah." So Child went up there, girl.
Ooh, okay.
We just watched Netflix. And then we started like making out and stuff. So he was like, "Well, I don't know if we should do this." He said, "Because I don't want you to end up like trying to fight nobody that like me or none of my pieces in the club or whatever." He was joking, but he was trying to be cute or whatever.
So he knows you.
Well, I said I only fight over boyfriends. Not just, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I said, "I don't take you serious anyway." He said, "Nah, I like you. I've been liking you." I said, "You curved me. I could never take you serious." So anyway, we rolled around a little bit. It was cute. That was the end of the story.
Is this also a part of your high girl summer?
Yeah. That was like a month ago.
You've been active since you...
I ain't been at nothing.
I said active.
Oh, I ain't been active either.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever been out somewhere and realized you messed with the whole crew?
No.
I'm like really trying to think because
I'm trying to figure out who this question is.
No, he must be talking about himself.
No,
because you go places. I drop a location, San Pedro.
No crew, that's a party. And
you get to the motherfucking party.
So, you have more than one person in San Pedro.
Like 7.
Bitch.
Bitch, first of all.
Oh, you don't like when people talk about numbers?
Yeah.
I only been with 4 niggas.
4 niggas. Where did you get 7 from?
Not San Pedro. So you've been with all the black people.
Baby, Linda.
Literally. We went to a Christmas Eve party last year, and it was like,
oh,
it was too many things
I was supposed to go
on.
to that. I remember.
Oh, for Javante.
Yeah.
Hey, when's the next party, son?
Does getting a compliment matter if it's from a equally attractive person or like a ugly person?
I think it matters. It matters all the way around for me, no matter who gives the compliment.
Like, don't you feel better when there's somebody that you think is cute, be like, "Oh, you're handsome," as opposed to somebody who might be listening?
No, it's no matter who it comes from. To me, it's a confidence booster.
I think so too. Because I think even if I don't find that person to be attractive, they can still recognize beauty.
Yeah, I agree with you.
What about you, Tavares? You only want it from people you
No,
think
I
are
want it
attractive.
from whoever. I mean, I respect the compliment, but sometimes you look at people, you be like, "Of course you think I'm cute," but
Ooh.
I don't know. Y'all being peaceful.
Bitch.
I know it sounds rude and shallow and nasty,
does.
but
Metro's in retrograde. Team Jesus. Team Jesus.
Okay, I have a question for y'all.
Yeah.
A real question. Do bottoms feel different? Like, do you care who you let inside of you, or does it not matter?
Do we care?
Because, like, if I bottom, I feel like it's either a one-off or it's special to me. Mm-hmm. So because that's something that you do all the time, do you even care?
You know what?
Do you get it?
I'll answer.
I get it.
Can I answer that with the statement? The last time that I had sex, we flip flop.
Come on, God.
It was versatile situation,
and
it's funny because I always pay attention to my body, but I paid more attention and I thought about how the fact that my dick was in somebody, and I haven't thought that way, in years. But it's like I felt like he got something really special because I don't give this to everybody. And then at the same time, I'm questioning myself like, my ass should be just as special. Why would my dick be more special than my ass? So
because you give that away all the time.
Yeah, well, not all the time. when I give it up, that's what I give up. But No, but to your point, I felt like this guy got something that nobody else in LA since my ex has gotten. You know what I'm saying? So
you was topping your ex too?
Before
you did.
I mean,
bitch. That's what he said.
Oh, okay.
It happened.
Yeah, no, listen, that's your man, bitch.
Yeah. Well,
Wait, so how many times have you been topping? How many times have you flipped? Are you still flipping with the same man?
No, we only had sex one time.
Okay.
But I've flipped several times, but that was the only time.
How often do you flip?
When necessary.
I would flip more if I was with somebody that it's just a certain type of person. Like I can't be flipping with everybody, but it's just a certain type of guy. It's just something about them. It'll just make me want to.
When was the last time you had a flip flop, Blake? Or even topped, if it's not in the same night.
I don't know. I've been having sex with the same guy for a very long time now.
It was a long.
I was like,
I know you trying to be wrong, but
get it out. Oh my god.
Yeah, I would say for almost probably like the last year, I've only had sex with 2 people.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
That's penetration or is everything?
Total.
Roll around.
No, penetrate. I mean, I don't do that rolling around shit, but just not.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
I'm a grown ass woman.
What's roll around though?
Like bitch, dry humping like what you give.
Okay,
Jack that shit.
That's fun. I just don't feel like sex should always be about somebody getting fucked. It should. In
a relationship, no, but just I'm not getting out of my bed to come get some head from you.
Well, they do, and they have.
Oh.
I mean, listen.
Come on, head gang.
Yeah. I like to jack off. I really like to jack off.
But you do that by yourself.
Yeah, but it's fun to do it with somebody else.
If they just so happen to be there.
If that bird get too nice, I'm gonna want to.
Let me tell you something.
All of it.
If a nigga be like he like to jack off or he want to come over and jack off, I love that. That is yes.
I would be offended. Like you want to jack off instead of.
But also it just takes so much to bottom sometimes, and it's just like just sometimes you just don't feel like it.
Speaking of bottoming, I went to the beach last week.
And bottoms?
No. So we were having a discussion about, which we've had on the show before, about tall bottoms. And there was a guy there who was about 6'3", maybe 350. He was solid. He was from New Orleans, and he was a tall bottom, and he was open about it. So the girls was cackling and stuff like that and talking about tall bottoms. So the boy who was the loudest was about 5'7", had to be like 140 pounds or whatever. So I asked him, I said, "Oh, are you verse?" And he looked at me with attitude. And I said, "Oh, you a bottom?" And he was like, "No." I said, "You a top." So then he looked like he wanted to slap me. So I said, "Well, I'm just asking because y'all messing with this man about being a tall bottom, but you a short top. So how does it feel to be a short top?"
Hello.
He got offended. So he wouldn't feature me the rest of the day. So his homeboy was like, "Well, I don't think Tavares was trying to like come for you." I said, "That's a real question," but he was offended.
Yeah.
So I felt like that was a case of like toxic masculinity and the short man syndrome, whatever. So then, since I knew he was aggravated, I kept poking at him. So he started walking.
Of course you did,
because he had an attitude. He was stank. So I said, "You be topping people with that ankle bracelet?"
Oh.
Bitch, not a charm.
Ankle bracelet?
Ankle bracelet, bitch.
Wait, what kind of?
Girl, like one of them little plastic, them little.
Was it like a string one or was it like?
It was braided.
Oh, that's kind of cute, like surfboard tees. I get it. I see it.
It was a braided one. It could have been. That's a religion too.
It wasn't religion, girl. It was an ankle bracelet, girl.
I mean, nothing wrong with an ankle bracelet.
It wouldn't be nothing wrong with it.
No, with an ankle bracelet?
You can't top me with no ankle bracelet.
If you were a Bush Queen, yeah, but not for what he was trying to give.
Oh,
you were too cunt, bitch.
But I would let a cunt boy top too. So,
but cunt.
Well, yeah, you like cunt boys.
Cunt boys top.
No, if you own it, it's cool.
Tavares is cunt, honey. Let's be clear.
I'm a Butch Queen.
Yeah.
Ain't no shame.
Cunt back.
What's the definition of a Butch Queen?
Girl, 50-50
y'all.
50-50
masculine and feminine. I'm nurturing girl, but I can still box girl and fuck.
Box and fuck. That's all of the gay community then.
Well, I don't know what they do.
Box and fuck.
Not box and fuck.
Right.
Okay, I have a question. So, say if you love to eat ass or you love to suck dick, but the person that you're with is not a fan, of either, and that's like part of your arsenal. Does that make you feel like insecure?
No, it shouldn't.
Like if you love, like you love to suck dick, but your nigga,
like
you love to suck dick.
Like
If your nigga said, "I don't want no head," that's gonna make you feel some kind of way.
No, I love that.
Bitch, I get the night off.
Right, I love that.
Okay, let me lay back and rest.
Not the night. He don't like it at all.
That's fine.
Really?
I only like to please my man by giving him head. I don't like get off on it.
You love to give head.
Mind your business. First of all, stay in the shower.
When is the last time you either caught it in your mouth or swallowed? The question for the day.
Tavares, you caught it in your mouth with the boys that you left the club with?
No.
None of them?
When the last time for you? You answer first.
Oh my God. The last time I swallowed was years, like 4 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Caught it in your mouth?
No, I don't even do that. If I'm gonna catch it, I'm gonna swallow.
Oh.
But that's not my thing.
Don't play no game.
That's not my thing.
Don't play no fucking game.
No,
If I'm catch it, I'm swallowing.
I've done that like
Catch it, I'm gonna swallow.
I've done that like 3 times.
You are professional.
in my life.
What about you, David?
Three out of the 4 guys you was ever with.
3 times with the same person.
Oh, 3 with one person.
The lies. This bitch.
The last time that I can't even remember.
January?
No, definitely not. Probably with my ex, and I'm trying to remember. I wasn't trying. I think I accidentally maybe swallowed. I wasn't trying to swallow. I didn't want to.
What you mean?
I always catch it and hit it to the bathroom and spit it out.
Really?
I don't swallow because I have a.
That's so not romantic.
No, but because I like. I don't even want to get into it.
Yeah.
But get into it.
But one time I had caught it and was attempted to swallow it and I threw it up.
Yeah. You probably let it sit
You
too long.
threw it up
You ain't supposed
on
to taste
him?
it. You're supposed to just.
No, I kept feeling like there was something
it was
in my
just
throat.
like
you got
disgusting.
phlegm
Yeah.
and it just disgusted me.
It
and
was.
it was just like
You were just so grossed out that you
you know
threw
how
up.
you just be like, oh yeah, it was one of those.
What about you, boy?
I swallowed.
With this man that you've been having sex for a long time?
No, I haven't swallowed.
You caught it?
I haven't caught it either.
Why?
He catches mine and swallows.
Really? You lying for real?
Yes.
Oh,
come on.
y'all kinky. Go ahead.
Y'all married.
We go together for real. He's the only person to have ever. Well, no, he was the first, but not the only. But he's definitely the.
Oh, I think you did reference him last season or something. Do you think there's a time frame for the amount of time you should fuck a fuck buddy? Like maybe 3 months.
So you get in a relationship?
Yes, definitely. I agree 100%.
Like before anybody get caught up or like.
No, I think if it's a fuck buddy, it's a fuck buddy.
Yeah.
I don't think you spend time with them,
Right.
and you don't you don't do relationship shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You stick and move.
Yeah. I think that I think that a few months ago I got caught up with a fuck buddy.
Really?
It was only supposed to be fuck buddies, and I kept it to myself. I ain't never tell you guys because I was trying to just get over it.
Bitch, the dick was 2 pounds. The Jack session.
And you know what? It wasn't even that. I think what how he kind of like served me is we had fucked maybe like 3 times. He was like my regular. He was my go-to. He was my regular. And you know it was like average regular dick. It wasn't like nothing like to keep you. But the last time we kicked it, he came over my house and he laid it because he used to work like a late night shift and he was able to leave his job for like hours.
Ooh.
And he came over my house and he laid in the bed with me and like I thought we were about to do what we always do. So I started like taking my shirt off and everything like that, and he was just like, no. He's like, let's just lay here. And when he said that, I was like, what is going on here? And then like right after that, I was like, damn, I really like him now.
I like him.
So what happened? Then you had to cut him off or?
No, he was telling me that he was having like a problem where he was living like with his roommate and stuff like that, and he was telling me weeks prior to that day that he may have to move back to where he was from, and he didn't know if he was going to come back to LA or not.
Aww.
And then the last time we talked on the phone, he told me that he couldn't afford his phone situation or whatever, and he was going to get a new phone and call me then.
What?
It was a lot going on.
Yeah,
I knew that.
But he was going to work.
I knew there was a lot going on with him, and I also that's why I was.
That sounded like your ex. That's why you was getting caught up.
No, I knew. I said to myself, I can't get caught up with this boy early in the game because I was just like, he got a lot going on, and he really ain't.
Right.
We on two different levels, but we really matched when it came to like lovemaking. Like we really.
But I thought you said the dick was just average.
It
when
wasn't
you get
about
it long
the size.
enough.
No, I mean talking about like the
sex was amazing. The dick was like average size.
Well, average size dicks be the best sex.
Yeah, but the sex was amazing and it was passionate. And I don't be kissing, and we was kissing. It was just really good. Like it was like boyfriend.
He was making love like he wanted to move in.
He was making love, and thinking back on it and just looking back how we did it. I don't know how he does everybody else, but it felt like we were making.
So
love.
he moved or you cut him off?
I think he moved. I don't know.
Okay.
I never.
He can't get in contact with him. The man don't have no phone.
The phone don't work.
Yeah,
Okay,
I never followed up.
Okay, final question. How many relationships has your mattress been in?
Ooh.
What do you mean by that?
I rarely have sex. Well, I don't have as much sex as you think I have. So yeah, now I have a new mattress. So I think I've only had sex with 2 people.
On your new mattress?
Uh-huh. And I've had the mattress for almost a year.
So the mattress is for relationships.
I don't know how many.
Now ask about this table you sit at. No, I'm kidding.
You want to answer the question? When was the last time you had a new mattress, girl?
When I moved to LA. It's time for a new one.
Honey, that sounds like 4.
4, just like Tavares' favorite.
Baby, listen.
I got a new mattress as well.
Oh, sure. Because you wore the other one out.
Anyway, we'll see y'all next week. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.